and welcome to the Carolina Snowflakes Podcast, where two Southerners come to terms with their liberal snowflake tendencies. We're your hosts. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jason. And we're here with this week's episode of the Carolina Snowflakes Podcast. It's already got me laughing because this is episode number 69. Nice. 69th episode, party time. So, I think when I started this podcast, when we started this podcast, you never imagine you're going to get to 69 episodes. But in my head, I was like, the funnest episode, the episode that would be the greatest, would be obviously episodes number 69 and episodes number 420. Because those are the funniest numbers, 69 and 420. And we've made it to the 69th episode.
We're there.
And I feel more proud of this than I did when we hit our 50th episode for some reason. And I guess it's just because the number itself is funny.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought this episode would celebrate all things 69. And we would, I don't know, discuss some facts, things about 69 being funny. About a social meme of 69. I know that when we were kids and you would be in class and the teacher would be like, turn to page 69 or whatever, there would be all the kids would snicker. And then the teacher would have to, and scold you. Did you have experiences like that?
No, not really. Not in school. I don't think I even knew that was a thing as far as a meme. Until adulthood.
Oh, okay.
But I do know that it kind of originated, really and truly, it's a combination of Twitter, Obama, and South Park.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. All I know is that I've always laughed at the word and thought
it's hilarious.
Was funny because it's like it refers to a sex act, but the meme of it has turned into something that's beyond just the sex act and just the fact that the number itself has comedy in it, which I kind of like. I wish there was more numbers that were funny.
Yeah. There aren't.
No,
though.
It's just those two, really.
Yeah.
There's the weed one and the sex one.
Yeah, which, by the way, Vice says that 69 as a meme is no longer funny, and the reason is because Elon Musk has ruined it.
Well.
They said he has ruined 69. Nice. And also 420.
Well, that's terrible.
I know.
Why would he do that?
I don't know.
Well, fuck him if he did that.
I don't know.
I don't remember him doing that, but if he did,
he's on Twitter all the time. Apparently,
yeah. I'm not a Twitterer.
Yeah, we're not really Twitter people.
Yeah, those liberal snowflakes are not avid Twitterers.
Nah, it's too messy.
Yeah.
So the term 69ing first appeared in written form in the 1790s.
Wow.
In a book titled Whore's Catechisms. Catechisms? Catechisms.
Yeah.
Whore's Catechisms from France.
Yeah.
Those French people, right?
Uh-huh.
So the French term is actually 69.
Oh, okay.
I'm educating you.
That sounds...
69.
I don't know if that sounds hotter or not.
I don't know. Now, the Kama Sutra, on the other hand, refers to the position as the Congress of a Crow.
The Congress of a Crow?
Yeah.
Ew, I don't want to think about crows when I'm having sex. Crows are gross.
Yeah, I don't.
Am I the only one that finds crows gross? But I totally do.
I don't think they're gross. I just don't. I don't know. I don't understand this.
I don't relate birds to sex at all. It's just not. I don't know. I have a weird thing with birds, I think.
You do. That's for a different episode.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, the earliest preserved drawing of two people 69ing is on an oil lamp.
Nice.
Housed in the Munich Museum.
So it's like as soon as you light it up, you're like, oh, yeah.
You're like, brown.
Yeah.
And it's believed that lamp came from Rome during the time of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, so it was like a thing back then. You wanted to like point to what you wanted.
Yeah.
Like, you were like, let's
it's like
do that.
when you go to the Waffle House to order and you just point to the food because you're too drunk or hungover.
Uh-huh. It's the same thing. You could just point like, let's do that one.
Point at the lamp and be like, ugh. And speaking of Rome, to write the number 69 using Roman numerals, you would write LXIX.
Yeah.
Which if you then tried to say would be Lix-6.
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 Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Fun
69 related trivia for you.
Yeah. 69 is considered to be a semi-prime number, meaning that it's the product of two prime numbers multiplied together.
Yeah.
In this case, it would be 3 times 23.
Yeah. And
Fun.
they're both prime, yeah.
69 squared and 69 cubed together use every decimal digit from 0 to 9.
Wow.
Fun.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. All the 69 facts.
Is it it's one of the symbols for the astrology charts is the 69 is one of the
It is.
one of the symbols. I don't remember which one it is.
Cancer.
Cancer, okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It is a little strange.
Cancer has taken on a whole different meaning since they originally named it that, I think, because of the disease.
I don't know.
Like, does the name cancer come before we started calling the disease cancer? Are they related?
You know what you are? You're a cancer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. You've got a cancer.
Well, let's just say that's weird.
Yeah, I have no idea. One has to do with stars.
Mm-hmm.
69 is the atomic number of thulium.
Thulium.
Thulium, which is a lanthanide used as the radiation source in portable X-rays.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
69 is the product of 34 plus 35, which happens to be the name of a song by Ariana Grande on her 2020 album called Positions.
Oh, wow. So that's subtle. I like how subtle she was
Yeah, you
about
go,
that.
girl.
That's
you
like
go.
being like, it's 68, and how about we 68 and I owe you one, eh?
Yeah. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Interstate 69, or I-69, aka the NAFTA Superhighway, is a 10-part interstate highway in the U.S. that runs from the Mexican border in Texas up through the Midwest into Michigan to Canada.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah.
It connects Mexico and Canada.
Yeah, but it's all broken up because they couldn't get their act together to make it one long continuous interstate. So it's actually 10 segmented interstates.
Huh.
But it's known as I-69 or the NAFTA Superhighway.
Interesting.
69 is the subject matter of a song called Summer of 69 by Bryan Adams, which most people think is about the year
But it's
1969, but it's not. In fact, we talked about that in episode number 20 called WTF Classic Rock.
Yeah, I did. I totally talked about how that song is not about the year 1969 at all, because he was like 6 or something.
He was 10.
10,
He
yeah.
was 10 years old in 1969. So he's all like, you guys figure it out yet? You know, what I'm really singing about?
That's awesome. Speaking of Canada.
69 BC is the year Cleopatra, Queen of Egypt, was born.
Huh. That's crazy. So she's closer to us than she was who built the pyramids, chronologically.
Yeah.
That's so bizarre. That's like such a crazy fact to realize.
69 is the name of a lake in the city of Juarez in Peru. They didn't get around to naming all the lakes.
So that one's 69.
That's just 69.
Huh.
I looked it up. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's a gorgeous lake.
69s usually are beautiful.
It's at 10,000 feet in elevation.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really pretty. And yes, 69s are beautiful. Oh, goodness. The 69th day of the year is March 10th. On March 10th, 1969, James Earl Ray pled guilty to murdering Martin Luther King Jr. and was sentenced to 99 years in prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know that he was a twice escaped convict?
No, I didn't know that.
He escaped jail or escaped prison once before he committed the assassination for other charges. And then he escaped after he had been arrested and sentenced.
I just put him in the group of 3-name guys who are assassins. It's a thing.
Yeah,
If you meet somebody that's a 3-name person, run away.
Stay far, far away from them.
3-name people are always murderers and assassins.
Yeah, it's trouble. Nothing but trouble. The 69th president of the United States will be elected sometime between the year 2113 and 2205, depending on how many single-term and two-term presidents come before them.
I'm going to guess it's going to be a robot.
I was going to ask if you wanted to guess who it would be.
A robot.
So you don't even think it'll be a human?
No, I think it'll be a robot.
You think it'll be like an AI thing that's
Yeah.
like a...
Yeah.
amalgam of all things that Americans want at that point.
Yeah, it'll basically be all Americans combined into one glorious AI. That robot. And it's probably programmed into if I had to guess, knowing us, it's probably programmed into a sex robot.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Which, by the way, there's a new there's a new thing that's blowing up on YouTube, and it's sex robot unboxing and reviews. And so, if you want some entertainment, check that out on YouTube. Just Google sex robot unboxing. Is
that what you've been watching?
Or sex robot. They're funny.
So yes.
yeah, there's some funny ones.
Yes, you have been watching that.
Well, it's been blowing up. All the YouTubers are doing sex robot things.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. The 69th most populated city in the United States is Lincoln, Nebraska, with a population size of 295,618.
Huh. Lincoln, Nebraska.
Which, should note here, Durham, North Carolina almost was 69.
Oh, wow.
But Lincoln has like 2,500 more people.
Damn you, Lincoln.
Oh, we're so close.
Well, I think about that too, about the fact that like if you're in 69th place, that could mean you're really bad at something, but it could also mean you're really good at something. If you're 69th in the world at something, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it means you're winning.
But if you're 69th out of 70, that's really bad.
Then you're not doing so high.
Yeah.
Good point.
Uh-huh.
The 69th most populated country in the world is Senegal, with a population size of 16 million.
Senegal.
Yeah. And Senegal is located on the west coast of Africa.
Yeah.
And it was a former French colony or under French colonial rule.
Colony.
So everybody there basically speaks French.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So they wouldn't call it the 69th. They'd call it whatever it is in French.
Yeah, that 69.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the best French I got.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I was convinced.
Yeah, did you feel like I was...
Yeah.
Francois?
Yeah, I might get you to do that again later.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Now, according to the website gospelchops.com, and yes, I did go to a website called gospelchops.com. Numbers hold symbolic meaning. Mm-hmm. And seeing the same number over and over is a sign that your guardian angel is trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
And it said, if you keep seeing the same number 69, it means your angel wants you to know that your future goals and dreams will be achieved, but they will require you to bring balance to your life.
Oh, wow. I like how, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like how the angels know how to communicate with us via convenient numbers.
Numbers, numerology, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah. Now, notable people who have died at age 69.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot.
Include Evel Knievel, Bell Hooks, Patty Duke, David Bowie, Saddam Hussein, Desi Arnaz, Louis Armstrong, Alan Rickman, Genghis Khan, Queen Elizabeth I, Jimmy Hoffa, Alan Thicke, Typhoid Mary, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh, yeah, the American Dream.
Mm-hmm. And Dave Thomas of the Wendy's.
Of Wendy's
franchise.
Yes. I remember Dave Thomas.
Remember him in his commercials?
He was such an icon when I was younger, and now he's not associated really with Wendy's at all. No. They just have the Dave Thomas Foundation, but
yeah, barely.
But like young people probably have no idea who that guy was. But he used to be.
He was in every commercial.
He was
for
this guy like
the restaurant.
I'm the Wendy's guy,
and he seemed like just like everybody's grandpa.
Yeah, I wonder if all the 69 people that like if in heaven. You're categorized by how old you were when you die. So like that group of people has to hang out with each other. So like Genghis Khan and Alan Thicke and Alan Rickman are all
Queen Elizabeth I
are all hanging out together in their own little like compartment of 69 in heaven.
And they're probably like the cool ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, Genghis.
Yeah.
I don't know how cool he was.
That's true. And Saddam Hussein, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It sucks that he's in there.
Yeah, unfortunately. Well, I mean, you got to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, racially it's diverse, but I don't like Saddam.
Also, Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, that's...
They're like, oh.
That's funny.
Now, notable people who are turning 69 this year in 2022 include Hulk Hogan,
The Hulkster.
Tim Allen, Cyndi Lauper, Pierce Brosnan, Dwayne the Dog Chapman.
Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Pat Benatar, Michael Bolton, Tim Gunn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Tim. John Malkovich.
Oh.
Geddy Lee, the lead singer of Rush.
Singer of Rush.
And Dr. Phil's wife, Robin.
Robin McGraw.
McGraw.
Wow. Okay. So that's a pretty decent class of people. I think that there's a wrestler in both groups. We had the Dream Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes. I used to love that guy.
Mm-hmm. I made sure to include.
Yeah. Nice.
For you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Any wrestling reference, I'm for. Especially when we're talking about 69s.
Like,
what could go better?
Right. That's true. Continuing on.
Mm-hmm.
There is only one building in the whole world that has only or right at 69 stories.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Interesting, huh? It's the Shunhing Square skyscraper in Shenzhen, China.
Yeah, China. That sounds like China there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I guess they probably have buildings of every imaginable height in China, like every variation.
I'm sure they do.
China's got lots of buildings.
But this one is the only one that's 69 stories. And I looked it up because I was like, what does it look like? And it looks like two giant green dicks.
Oh.
Held together with a series of giant green rubber bands.
Oh.
It glows green and you can't miss it.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's this gigantic green building. Nothing else is green around it.
Well,
yeah.
That's weird. So it's like the Earth's boners.
Kinda, yeah. It's, yes, boners. Because it looks like two.
This is ridiculous.
It should be noted that sometimes we are 12.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. There are 155 breeds of dog recognized by the American Kennel Club. The 69th most popular breed is the Portuguese water dog.
Those are cool, man. Why are they? Yeah. I like Portuguese
they're
water
super
dogs.
cool.
Yeah.
Those are medium-sized dogs with wiry or curly fur, and they're very, very, very smart.
And they're good swimmers.
Yes, they have like built-in retriever.
Yeah, they have like flipper feet.
Personality. Yes.
Those dogs are cool.
And this was the breed that was owned by the Obamas.
Yeah.
When they were in the White House, because they happen to be great for allergy sufferers because they don't shed.
Yeah. That's cool. Those dogs are cool.
Which, by the way, referencing back to another of our episodes, episode number 19, Animals with More Clout Than You.
Yeah.
Where we talked about the president's dog and other previous presidents' pets. And
yeah, pets that were more famous than anybody who would be listening to us.
Yeah, yes. Highly recommend checking out that episode. Now, the 69th most popular baby names last year were Matilda for girls and Liam for boys.
Liam, ugh. I just think of Liam and Noel Gallagher in Oasis, and I just don't like them.
You get triggered, but that's a personal problem.
It is.
By comparison, the number one most popular were Eloise and Arlo.
Arlo?
Honestly, though, let me just tell you. I looked up these lists because I was curious.
Mm-hmm.
And like the first 10 to 15 names for both boys and girls were like pet names.
Huh.
They were things that I would have named a dog when I was 5.
And now that's cool to name your kid.
Like Milo.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What?
Otis.
Milo, Otis, Arlo, Eloise.
Yeah.
Like, these are like pet names for your hamster.
That's what you would have thought.
Yeah, well, now these days people are naming their children those things.
That's cool. Fido.
Fido.
Here,
Come here, Fido. Let's go in here. 69 is the number of flavors of ice cream offered at Salem Valley Farms in Connecticut.
Huh. That's pretty cool. They're like, we have 69 flavors.
Yeah. Come on down. 69 flavors.
Cool.
Just for you. The 69th Academy Awards ceremony was held in 1997, Winners that year included Frances McDormand of Fargo, Billy Bob Thornton of Sling Blade, and Cuba Gooding Jr. from Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money. Yeah, those were all pretty good movies.
The number one song of 1969 was Sugar Sugar by the Archies.
The Archies, okay. I don't even remember that one, but...
You know, oh, sugar, sugar.
You can't do it too much. Oh, yeah, that one.
Honey, honey.
Yeah. Don't sing it too much. We'll get copyright strikes.
Do you get copyright even if you're singing it
Yeah.
poorly?
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
YouTube will find a way.
They'll be like, no. And lastly, on our 69 facts and interesting things, 69 years ago this month, the skeletal remains of two little boys were found in a park in Vancouver, Canada. They have never been identified. Police determined that a hatchet found near the bodies had been the murder weapon. DNA evidence revealed that the boys were brothers, but due to limits on testing, no other information has been uncovered until now. Investigators have reopened the cold case, and they've sent DNA from the hatchet to a lab in Massachusetts to see if a long-lost family member can be found using consumer DNA registries, like the Ancestry.com or 23andMe.
So when you were doing all this research, did you just have to Google like 69 related things that aren't porn?
Yes.
Because I imagine trying to search for these
like
things
going
and
online?
not get porn would be kind of tough.
Yeah, it was pretty tough, but I did it.
Well, I really appreciate you muttering through that.
Thanks.
Because that must have been that's some very high quality Googling you did there.
Thanks. Yeah, no, I tried, and yes, I did have to thwart a great deal of pornage that was presented to me. And there were a few times when even Google was like, "Are you sure you meant to look at this?" Like, I got the little flag thing.
Yeah, that was like, "Hey,
do you want us to put on the brakes or whatever it's called, the filters, so that you're not exposed to this? Did you mean to search?" You know? And I'm
Cool.
like, yes, I meant to.
I appreciate that. And I hope the audience does as well.
Thanks.
Well, after that awesome list of 69 related things, I really do think I wanted this to also be a celebration of the fact that we made it this far in the podcast, and a celebration of the fact that the Carolina Snowflakes Podcast is still going after 69 episodes.
Woo!
Every week. And I really think it's pretty cool. And we have some news in the department of Carolina Snowflakes related news. We said news twice.
News.
Our article, and we were interviewed for South Carolina Voyager magazine. That article is now available to see online, and we will put links to that on all of our stuff, and that will be out there for you guys to see. We got to do an interview for a magazine. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's really cool.
Yeah,
no one's ever interviewed
cool.
me for something I did before.
No, we're honored.
It made me feel great. So
yeah.
I wanted to get that out there and say, you guys, thank you everybody who listens. 69 episodes. We did it. Huzzah.
Nice.
And if you want to listen to some more of our episodes, there's about 68 more, and most of them are better and more thought out than this one.
What do you play? Hey now.
You can find those on our website.
CarolinaSnowflakes.com.
Also, we have a Facebook page where we don't just make 69 jokes, and you can find us there.
Facebook.com/Carolina Snowflakes.
And if you want to send us an email that's not porn, please send that to our email address.
CarolinaSnowflakes@gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Thanks for listening. Bye.